Good morning, everybody. Yeah, um, I just have to get some things off of my brain. Gotta ask the question. Gotta ask the question. I'm just asking why something. Um, all right. Now, I remember I was talking on TikTok about, when I first saw the little thingies in the sky and I started talking to them and they were talking back to me and it was just like, oh, wow, you know, it was just last year. And interesting. Um, so I was like telling people, and I told a few groups about the reason and stuff like that. Now, I talked to God back in 1999 about them, and I waited. Let's see, 1999 to last year was 2024 early. So that's what, like 15 years? 25 years? Something. Anyway, that I waited to deliver this message to the little dots that flying around in the motherfucking sky. All right, from God to them because they didn't know something, and I had to tell them. Now it's interesting, all right, that they didn't know, and I'm curious about why some of all of this things that people don't know, even angels, even demons. All right, now think about this, right? All right, now, this has particularly something of very big importance, so that I had to tell them. All right, and then God also told me once you meet Satan and he tries to fucking kill you, let him know about the little things about in the sky and let him know what the fuck. All right, and he might spare your life. All right, so I did. I did exactly what God told me to do. Even though he told me a long time ago, and I kept this in my fucking brain to do this, you know, Satan didn't know. No, he didn't know that light and his little war and his little everything was about to be totally fucking annihilated. So what he does is he leaves for 2 days, goes and does those research, comes back and says, "All right, yeah, I'll let you save these motherfucking whatever the fuck." So, but after you do save this whatever this motherfucker, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna fucking tear you the motherfucker apart. All right, that's what he said. Anyway, so and of course, I'm in my high authority and my crown and stuff like that. And I'll be like, yeah, yeah, motherfucking. All right. So now, one thing that is the difference between blue devils and red devils. Okay. Now, blue devils, we tell you the goddamn truth. We'll tell you straight up in your fucking face that, hey, you're a piece of. All right, you're doing this wrong, you're doing that wrong, you're doing this sin, you're doing that sin, and this shit is gonna keep you from rising up and being awesome. All right, we are the tough love motherfuckers. We are the punishers that try to recourse your fucking asses up to the correct. All right, so anyway, now the red devils, they're liars. They're the liars, they're the schemers, they're the ones that are trying to bring you back down. Down, 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 down. Anyway, yeah, they're pieces of shit and they're, putting all this, and they're like the kings that are eating you. They let, trust me, humans taste good now. I've tried. Anyway, so, being sober really sucks, you know that? Sometimes. Because all this intelligent shit comes in your head and then you start questioning things and blah, 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 blah. And I've been obsessed with this stupid, not stupid, really awesome fucking task. When I talked to God in 99, I just been obsessed with it and I really can't do it anymore because I've had a heart attack. I'm 40 fucking years old with fucking children in my heart. You know, I'm a single and I've got a lot to fucking risk. You know. Lord heal my heart. Lord heal my heart, please. Anyway, yeah. And another thing is like even the archangels. How is it? Why? Even when it was prophesied that Michael would come down and say something and blah blah blah, the archangel himself, you know, and God told me something that it was going to happen and that this and this and this and this, but how is it that he doesn't know? He doesn't know. You know, he knew what was going on more than I do, even so at the now moment, you know, but he didn't know what God told me, you know, about himself. And I want to know what the fuck, man. Okay. Eh, sorry. Just cussing. But hey, this cussing. Um, cursing and cursing. Curse of cursing. But anyway, this just is like a question that's in my head, man. It's like this is the why me question. This is the why me question, you know? Is it because, you know, I might not be completely human or something? Or what is why? Seriously, why can't he come down and motherfucking talk to you guys? All right, like he did with me. I know that you need a horseman, all right, and for an inhabitants and stuff like that, but you don't really do. Because I've seen other people get possessed that weren't horsemen. You know, it's very fucking frustrating. I just want to know, man. You know, it's like, why don't y'all know? Why can't God come down and talk to y'all like he does me? Especially now that y'all are awake. I mean, come on, he could just go boop, bloop, 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 to like certain people that want to know answers, questions, you know? So, dark shadows, anyway, that feed off of your darkness and make you have the emotion of darkness inside of you so that they can feed off the darkness, right? Now, if you really want to know that there's an open portal to your home that they're feeding off of you inside your house, you can get a little EMF detector, right? And it'll read the meters. You can read the thresholds. It'll be high on one side and low on the other side. You know, just like the Baphomet. Good example, Baphomet. He is a door. Okay, he is a door. It is a symbolism of a freaking door, and he is a door, just like kind of like I think Jesus might be. You know, he's a fucking door. All right, and there are windows too. There are creatures that are windows. Like Zio is a freaking window. All right, all right. He's not an entity. He's not the one that's actually, you know, doing that crazy shit to you. Even though it's like Zio's doing this to me. I'm like, he's just a window. You are all wrong. Anyway, just like everybody in that motherfucking school that was telling me that, you know, that I should pronounce what is that word? Oh my god, I don't care. But you know, it's just anyway. I'm sorry for being a coward and not saying things. You know, I really think that there's some things, turns of events that might have happened in a better way if I would have been able to say something. But me and my scary ass self, you know, it's just I have this problem with people. I tell them, okay, it's just the curse of every psychic out there, and I've talked to other psychics about this. You know, when you tell them the truth and you warn them about something, they all go nuts. They go nuts and lose their fucking minds. All right, and then once it happens, they blame you for it. All right, they do. They blame you for it and say, this is your fault, you jinxed it, blah, 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 something. Even it doesn't even matter how big the catastrophic the motherfucking thing is. You know, they'll blame you for it. They gotta point their fingers because that's just fucking human nature, you know? Anyway, so, yeah. Um, Human nature, man. This whole motherfucking ordeal, whole simulation, this is because they turned paradise into a freaking cattle farm with a side kitchen and everything. All right, that's what this whole motherfucking Matrix about. You know, she's yeah. Anyway, all right, and okay, check this out. You guys do this all the time. Not all the time. Not all the time. You guys do this at least maybe once a year, maybe once every other year or something. But I noticed this, been noticing this my entire life. I don't know why it doesn't happen to me. Maybe because of something I didn't know. But y'all go through this Groundhog Day thing, all right? You do, all of you, do exactly the same thing. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't even think maybe you're in the same, people who are in the exact same place that they are. That's why it happens to you. Because you're in the exact same place you were a year ago. And so you go through the circle and you literally the exact same conversation, the exact same emotion comes through. I can feel this emotion too from everybody, you know, and I can hear and I can see what's going on in y'all's heads. And it's the exactly same fucking Groundhog Day movie thing, exactly. Except, and y'all are doing the exact same motherfucking thing. It was just like, so I'm the character that's awake watching all this in like a movie, and y'all are doing the same one thing. Crazy, crazy. You know, I was like, yeah. I mean, I'm a really logical person. I'm sorry. Even say that, but I know people will be like laughing at me saying, "Oh, that motherfucker's logical." Yeah, right. She's out of her fucking gorg, man. No, not really. Not really. I come from a pretty good family, man. All right, a pretty good, well, bad family, but still, you know, they're scientists. They go by logic and stuff like that. Anyway, and so anyway, yeah. So I'm leaning towards, you know, with myself, you know, um, actually really being the bearer of bad news and just telling up straight like it is and stuff like that because I might as well step into my fucking role of who I am and what I am. So I'm not an angel. All right. If you want to come to me and my channel and stuff like that, you are not going to be like, oh, you're going to be blessed with all this blah. Even though you are. Okay, you are, because February is going to be awesome and everybody's going to get a whole ton of blessings and stuff like that, you know, and stuff. And love's going to be in the air and it's going to be freaking wonderful and awesome and beautiful. And, you know, I like watching cartoons. I like, you know, just going out on an adventure, and I love giving little mud guppies a kiss, and bees will actually come to me and give me kisses every morning in springtime and summer, you know. It's like, good morning, bees. Mwah, mwah. They just started doing that last year. I don't know why. The bees like giving me a kiss, and bugs like, even flies like giving me a kiss too, which is kind of, but yeah. I don't know what the fuck, man. All right. But I mean, these things really are happening. These really are true. And I really, you know, when something I'm waiting a long time for, especially when it comes to meeting some of you guys out there, you know, because I've been waiting to meet y'all. Waiting. Because God said so. Why? Who writes the timeline? What the fuck is going on here? Why don't y'all know? Why hasn't God come down and told y'all, you know? What the F, man? What the F? Why can't he? Why can't he? That's what I want to know. Why the F can't he? Why is it me that has to even deliver the messages to the demons and the angels themselves? You know, even the ones that are flying around the sky. It's like, hey, hey, I have a message to you from God. God told me to tell you this. This is really fucking important. And they're like, beep, 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 blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying. All right. Now, so when it comes to every motherfucking thing on this motherfucking planet, and I have been just totally obsessed with this for a long time, I'm done. I'm done with being like, not myself and telling people delegating my life and telling me what the fuck to do and stuff like that and telling me how to be and that I should, not spread fear and stuff like that. I'm like, I'm not. This there's some shit that's really fucking going down. All right. This whole thing that's going on, everything's going great too. Everything's going great. So I really shouldn't complain at all. Really shouldn't. I don't know. Maybe it's just because of ego. I'm fed up or something. I don't know. But maybe I just want recognition. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I want some fucking respect out of doing all this fucking work for so long. 10 years I've fasted for. 10 years I fasted. All right. I had no choice but to. I just couldn't eat. Couldn't eat for 10 years. All right. And some of y'all going through this thing, morning sickness. Every morning. I've tore out 6 layers of my stomach. All right. Fasting. 6 layers. You know how hard it is to actually rebuild layers inside your stomach. It's not easy to heal your stomach. I'm living right now only by the grace of God, and I'm only talking to you right now only by the grace of God, and everything that I know and say and do is only by the grace of God, and I live for the grace of God, and I am fighting for the grace of God, basically, so you all can have that, so you all can wake up to what's fucking true. And it's weird, and it's not, I don't, yeah. It's like, anyway. Anyway, I love people so much, that I really do. You guys are just like the most awesome, especially when it's like when I'm talking to y'all, and then you guys are saying, hey, this and this and this happened. I was like, what? That's fucking cool. But then you go through this Groundhog Day and you forget. You forget how awesome you are. You forget that the sun's trying to talk to you. You forget that, that the government's been doing this to you all for 1,000 years. Like, and you all say these quotes like, remember back in the 70s? We should have stopped listening to the government back in the 70s. And I'm like, really? 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 Anyway, yeah, Christopher Columbus was a great guy. Great guy, Yeah. Motherfucking, was it King Richard? His wife? Oh, yeah, she was so loyal. That bloodline carried on, didn't it? The bloodline that is in the fucking kingdom right now is the bloodline from King Richard. Right? Right? Anyway. Oh. Anyway. I'm just thanking God right now. I gotta count my blessings. Everybody woke up on the wrong side of the bed today. I'm sorry about that, but I'm just thanking God right now that things are going great. That you all are doing really fucking awesome. There are some people that are trying to bring you down. I see them. I know who they really are. And I know what they're really doing. And I don't know why family treats family like family. I know how family is not supposed to be treated like, because I've been through a whole lot of that. Now, I'm very sorry that I'm not fucking, socially aware of things that go on in family that are good family. So I don't know. And I don't know stuff like that. But, I would love to have the experience and know how it feels when this happens so I can feel it. You know, I've had Christmas dinners with other families and had that experience and to know what it's like to try to have them draw you into their family enjoyment, and stuff. But church and stuff like that, family. Family treats family like family. So, anyway, at least I got kids that love me. They love me very much, and they're very well behaved kids, and they're awesome. They're freaking awesome, man. They might have been woken up on a bad side of the bed today, but at least my kids behave. At least my kids are aware. At least my kids don't cuss at you. They're old souls and very wise. And anyway, God bless y'all. That's all I got to say. And keep doing what y'all's doing. Keep doing what you love to do. Keep doing what makes you happy, because that's important. All right, 2 easy rules. Don't take happy from anybody else and stay fucking happy. That's the rules, man. And keep elevating yourselves. Knowledge and truth never ends. Truth never ends. There is no limit to truth. All right. The end of a story, once you make truth into this thing, it's called a finier. All right. It's called a finish. And if there is no finish line, that there is no end to truth at all. Everything is always changing. Knowledge is forever. Everything is always expanding. There's always something new. There's always something to create. There's always something. Even if this blue shirt, this endless knowledge, this little blue fucking shirt, look at blue. There's endless knowledge to it. First of all, it's not blue. You know, what's it made out of? The material, the everything, is infinite. All right. It's so amazing too. You can come across amazing things just behind string. And a life without string is chaos. Right. Very wise men said that one time. Anyway, I love y'all. Have a good day.